Today, I woke up and I attended to my daily ritual of spinning the wheel that controls my entire life. And today, for once, it said that I should make a video. So today we're going to be doing something interesting. I just came up with this idea on the fly. We're going to look at mods that no one has ever seen before. And the first one that we're going to be taking a look at is the Starbucks coffee mod. I know, very weird. This is honestly the least downloaded one that I could find. It clocks in at 7 downloads, 8 now because of ya boy. And it has in a bunch of different coffees from, you guessed it, Starbucks. So this has all sorts of different ones. I believe this is the pumpkin spice latte. This is the Christmas one. There's all sorts of different funky ones. This is the rainbow one, and then you got a bunch of them up here. You got like cappuccino, caramel. You know, some people say caramel, some people say caramel. And then we have the vanilla bean macchiato, and then the cafe latte. So yeah, I don't know what madman decided to just import high-res images of Starbucks cups into the game, but they did it, and you can actually make all these. You can make an empty, actually you can't make an empty Starbucks cup apparently, but that's okay because you can just make stuff without the cup. I'm assuming this is probably a work in progress. You need to make these Starbucks materials, and you do that by getting a bunch of sugar and seeds. These are actually the only 2 ingredients inside your average cup of Starbucks coffee. That may or may not be a lie, but for legal reasons, let's just say it's not true. So yeah, you can just you can make all these coffees by combining a bunch of these Starbucks materials into different configurations. You can also make a Starbucks iridescent geometric scales plastic cold cup where the low price of 6 Starbucks material in 1 glass bottle. Why would you want to do this? I have no idea. Maybe it's to make the tie-dye frappuccino, but it's not because this is only 4 Starbucks material. What about this? Nope, you need a snowball in order to make the Christmas cafe latte though, because that makes sense. So yeah, fantastic mod. It deserves a video on its own, and maybe one day in the future I'll give it just that. But for now, it's just going to remain doomed in this cursed video. Remember when I said that the Starbucks mod was the one that had the least amount of downloads? Well, apparently this mod actually only had 3 downloads. Oh, look at that, a pretty mesa over there. I did try to choose a lot of unique things. This isn't super unique, but at the same time, I like the simplistic concept. This is basically supposed to be a new workstation called a grinding table, and all this mod does is turn gravel into sand, sandstone into sand, stone into cobblestone, and cobblestone into gravel. Now, while this is an incredibly simple mod, I think this demonstrates something that I would love to see in vanilla Minecraft. That being said, my point is you can turn stone into gravel and gravel into sand. Cobblestone is infinite. I don't know if you know that, but you could just like grab a cobblestone generator all over the place. It's fine. Everything's chilling. But sand is I don't think normal sand is renewable. I know red sand you can get from the wandering trader, but at the same time it's like, why would you do that? Now you might be asking yourself, why do you need so much sand? I don't, but guess what? I personally just enjoy it when every item, every block can be renewable in some way or fashion. I don't really care how hard it is to get. I just like renewability, and this gives me that. I like it. You know, I don't know if there's any other way to get gravel, but you know, this, you can get gravel. You know, who needs gravel? What uses do you have for gravel? I don't know, but guess what? It's an option. I like options, okay? Even if they're useless to me, I like options. Oh, and you might be wondering why this one's here. I don't know. There was just 2 in the file, so I just pulled both of them out, and they appear to be the same thing. This one just appears to be broken a bit. Psst. Hey, you, yeah, come over here real quick. I got something to show you. Did you guys know that 96% of the people that watch me aren't subscribed? Oh my goodness, that's too big of a number. Guys, this is kind of like golf, where we want that number to be as low as possible. So if you guys want to help me lower that number, give me a good, perfect score in golf, and maybe even my father's approval, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are so close to 1,100 subs. I cannot thank you all enough. And remember that if we hit 2,000 subs by the end of the year, I have to wear this ridiculous skin for the entire year of 2021. Okay, I think we're done with that advertisement. What is this text on my screen, you ask? I don't even know, quite frankly. What mod are we looking at? We're looking at the Sekiro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I took a large look at this, and there's all these like sugars, and they like have like people on them or like statues on them, and you can like eat them, and I'm not really sure what that's doing for me. It gave me absorption. There's no word on how to get any of this. There's no like, you know, I've looked over here in JEI, you know, there's just nothing. There's no like, can I do usages even on any of them? No. There's this sword that does 102 attack damage, which is kind of OP. It just kills things in 1 hit. There's these new mobs called Shinobi. and they just have a lot of armor. They drop some swords, they drop some armor, so yeah, it seems like that's their entire pool. And then they also drop these spirit emblems, which there's no word on what these do, so I can't really review it, sadly. So overall, what do I think of this mod? I think it's a decent attempt at something. I think it needs a little bit more work. I think it needs some JEI integration so I can figure out how to do any of this stuff, or at least on the page it needs to say, hey, you can do this and this by doing this, and it's like, oh, okay, thank you. Because otherwise, like, at the moment I have no idea how to do anything. Do I get these through just like treasure items? Do I craft these somehow? I don't really know. So yeah, something like that would be helpful. For my next mod, we are going to take a look at ShouldCraft. That's right, this is called ShouldCraft because these are things that you should be able to craft, but you can't in normal Minecraft. With this mod, you'll be able to craft some uncraftable items such as sponge. Sponge is made by using a bunch of string and white wool and a bucket. Very odd recipe, gives you 2 sponge. Then you have things like the saddle, which is just 3 leather, 2 string, and then music discs. Every type of music disc can be made with this configuration right here, except for these 2. This is Pig Step right here, and this is the broken music disc. You can tell by the fact that it's missing pieces of glass. But yes, every other music disc is this configuration right here with a different kind of die in the center to get the different kinds of music discs. From there, we can move on to the horse armor. Once again, everything in this configuration, so iron in this configuration will get you an iron horse armor piece, but this is the diamond one. You can get yourself a diamond horse armor piece just with 6 diamond like that. It's pretty neat. And then we have the name tag. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, just 1 leather, 1 string. Not too complicated at all there. The leecher, on the other hand, is the exact opposite of that because this is very complicated. You need 3 netherite ingot, 1 string, and 4 phantom membrane. Can be pretty tricky to get, but I think it's worth it because being able to craft elytras is pretty overpowered. Next, we have blaze rods, which I thought was odd, but then I realized, oh yeah, you can't craft blaze rods, so this just makes it so you can craft blaze rods if you want. Pretty neat. And then lastly, we have chainmail armor. I'm only showing the helmet crafting recipe and the chest plate recipe, but up here, I guess I could show you. This is the legging recipe. It's basically just the same as iron armor, but it has little nuggets in between on some of these, and the boots, the tops are nuggets, and the bottom are ingots. It also says that you should be able to craft monster spawners, but I can't find it anywhere in JEI, so maybe I'm just blind. And now we come upon the greatest mod of them all. Quite frankly, I don't think there's ever been a better mod because it adds in this block right here. That's all it does. That's the mod. I love the premise for this mod because it's called the Joel block mod, and the description is just, I made this mod for my friend Joel. Well, guess what? Along with Joel, me and 5 other people that are going to watch this video have also now enjoyed this wonderful block. Thank you all so much for watching. I know, probably a short video. Maybe it wasn't a short video. I don't really know. I haven't edited yet. Thank you all so much for the wonderful support. I'm sorry that I've been gone recently, but guess what? We're going to get back to normal. I know I said that last week, but guess what? I think I mean it this time. So yeah, if you liked the video, liking it really helps me out, so go ahead and do that, and subscribe if you guys want more content like this. If you guys got any suggestions, leave them down in the comments down below. If you guys want to talk to me personally, go ahead and check out my Twitter. Okay, I think I've plugged enough stuff. You all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe. I love your faces, and I'll see you all tomorrow.